Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Jake, and we're back with another episode of Sea Power Combat in the Missile Age. This game was developed by Triassic Games and published by MicroProse. Anyway, I left this up today. Normally, I just close this out. Plans set sail. Plans, updated detail. Hello from the Triassic team. We're super excited to release our now biggest free content pack, The Plan. This update features a ton of new units, including Vietnam and Japan units too. New units include Plan, the Chengdu class frigate, the Zhongdong class frigate, the Yonggu I class frigate, and the Yongyu 2 class frigates, and Luda class destroyer, the Huangsha landing ship, Shanghai class patrol, and I will be looking at a different screen. So a whole bunch of stuff, but the big thing is new scenarios. They brought to everyone new scenario by Ian Roberts. This update and future updates will hopefully include some new missions as well as to showcase some of our new units. Let us know what you think about giving them a shot. So we have Clash of the Parcels, Battle of the South China Sea, Operation Silent Spear, and Escape from the Sulu Sea. So we got that, and then I do believe we got some bug fixes here. This is patch notes, bug fixes, and for Plan 2 mission replaces the anachronistic MiG-23 and MiG-21. And we got more on that one too. But there was just a couple of fixes, Plan 2 mission replacement, and updates and transitions. So it was a small one, and that was released here. Real. When was it? Not giving me a date, but it just been released basically. So anyway, so we're going to close this up. And as you know, we continue on with our tutorials. We're up to the last one, but I want to look at the mod manager here real quick. Real loading screens is no longer shore bombardment. I'm going to have to go in and get rid of these. Unless they are. I won't get rid of them because they may update them, in which case I'll be able just to add them again. So, but that's the way it goes. Cancel and back. Okay, so let's drop into the tutorial, and we are doing the gameplay tutorials and officer training number 5, reconnaissance. And before I jump into this, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me today. That's a new picture. That is cool looking. And as you can guess, I don't really jump in here and play without recording. So you see some stuff that for the first time as I do. But I'd like to thank everybody for joining me. Please subscribe, like, and comment. 3 short of 600, which would be a huge milestone for me. So I share it with 3 friends. So anyway, let's go ahead and officer training reconnaissance. In this tutorial, we will learn how to conduct open ocean reconnaissance using ships, helicopters, and aircraft. We will learn how to search an area for contacts using limited resources without an aircraft carrier at our disposal, how to identify surface radar contacts, how to distinguish neutral shipping from hostile forces, and how other methods of detection beyond our own sensors can come into play. So there you go. It's going to be a good one here. So we'll get this bad boy loaded up. I do like this picture. Yep, I can hear it. Sound has changed, and I'm sure you can hear that too. I'm trying to figure out. It looks like a DD, a Fram 2 maybe. Not 100% sure. So, okay. All right, we're going to pause. Officer Training Reconnaissance. It says, welcome, Commander. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to conduct open ocean reconnaissance using ships, helicopters, and aircrafts. You are in command of a small Soviet task group centered on the cruiser Varney? Oh well, close enough. Let's grab this, move this down here. Operating in the North Pacific, you can advance the tutorial at any time using the back button and the next buttons in this window. You can recall this window at any time by opening the event log and click it on Open Free Content window. Okay, so as we always do, we go in here and drop our map layers that they don't turn on automatically. And let's make this, make sure I got those. Yeah. Make this a little bit bigger. And this is night because it's night, and this we'll leave it night, but I normally just like to leave it on day. It doesn't really matter. So I got a task force here. We got the I have no idea, and I have no idea on the next one either. All right, let's get this out of the way. See what we got here. Oh, interesting. Oh, we got those big ass ship launches. Got this torpedo protection. Looks like an older cruiser, possibly. Well, why don't we just find out? We'll right click on it and go unit reference. Yeah, it's a Mississippi Gorski class. Oh, we got weapons, MP1. Anti-surface, anti-air, combat radius is 11. Then we have a P-35, which is a big ship killing missile. Z-35, which we already know is a torpedo. Follow on to what I would have called the Hedgehog. It's anti-submarine warfare, but it also works to take out torpedoes, so which I've done in the past. And what we have here, we got 76 millimeter, 76 mics, and Sea Whiz. Okay, and we go back to this guy. Hey, let me get over there. Come on. Huh. Some reason it's not allowing me to. Oh, or did I switch? Okay, maybe I didn't switch to the other one. Yeah, because this is a different one. What is this now? Unit reference, we got a destroyer. Short targets only. Anti-surface, anti-air. Reach out, touch somebody up to 65,000 feet. Wow. EU-27 most kit. It's out to 71. That's more in line with our harpoons from the U.S. side, I would think, based on the range. RBU 1000s, those are the mortars. That 35 we already know is a torpedo. This is a 130 mic gun and a Sea Whiz. I have to admit, the Soviet ships got some shit on them, man. I'm telling you. And then last but not least, we have this TU over here. And unit reference. This is a TU-95RT. This is in the rear of the aircraft, a 23 Mike autocannon and optic sensors, surface search radar, air search, radar warning, countermeasures. A candidate for the world's loudest aircraft, large turboprop bomber. That's funny. Looks like we got no weapon on this one. This is strictly a recon. This version is dedicated maritime patrol, fitted with the ESM and a very powerful surface search radar to detect NATO battle groups on the high seas and provide targeting data for Soviet cruise missile strikes. Okay. Okay, so she looks pretty good. All right, next, we will learn how to search an area for contacts using limited resources without an aircraft carrier at our disposal, how to identify surface radar contacts, how to distinguish neutral shipping from hostile forces, and how other methods of detection beyond our own sensors come into play. I'm going to see if I move this down and shrink this up a little bit and see if I can still read it. Yeah. All right, next, prerequisites. This tutorial assumes you're already familiar with the Sea Power's basic infrastructure, interface concepts such as how to navigate with your units and how to use the tactical display. If you are not yet familiar with these concepts, please go back and complete the first 4 officer training tutorials. Well, we are good there. Here's our mission background. In this scenario, your task group has exited Petropavlovsk and has been ordered to seek out and destroy a small American convoy heading towards Attu Island from Hawaii. So if we back this up, this should be up here off, and they got, guess we got, see, can't tell if those are land masses. Let's go to light. They could be. Don't know what they are for sure. But anyway, go back to dark. Okay. You are supported by a Tu-95RT long-range reconnaissance aircraft out of Kamchatka. Also, the fleet has stationed spy trawlers around the North Pacific to monitor U.S. traffic. This area of ocean is heavily traveled sea lane used by neutral merchant shipping. Part of our goal is to prevent unnecessary casualties, which requires us to possibly identify U.S. ships before engaging. Okay, next. Okay, using the maritime patrol aircraft. By zooming out on the tactical display, you can see the area we are tasked to search, okay? Only by, let's see, tasks very large, over 500 nautical miles. Such a large area cannot be searched only by surface ships alone. We need to make use of the air assets at our disposal to begin setting up a search. Let's start by giving the Tu-95 a search pattern. First, make sure the aircraft is at cruising altitude and has its radar turned on using the ENCOM menu. Once it has the radar enabled, go ahead and give it a series of waypoints to move east and west across the marked search area. Remember that you can hold the shift key multiple waypoints. Okay. Well, let's go here. Sensors. We want the surface search on. Yes. And cruising altitude. PICE. Ordered altitude. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Surface alone makes proposal. Enabled, go ahead. Okay, radar enabled. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go. Let's go here. Kind of going west, but not really. Should be able to cover this area with that surface search radar. Okay. All right. Okay. By zooming in on tactical display, you can see that area. I'm going to pause that because he keeps talking. You can see the area we are tasked to search is very low. Oh, and we've already done all that. Okay. Next, okay. Using shipboard helicopters for reconnaissance. While the Tu-95 is beginning its search in the north, let's shift to other search assets. One of our ships, this Sigourney-class destroyer, have no idea how to pronounce, carries a Ku-27PL helicopter. These helicopters can be used for anti-submarine warfare or as airborne radar platforms similar to the U.S. SH-2F. Use the flight deck controls to launch the helo with an empty loadout for max range and order it to 16,000 feet with radars turned on to begin at 16,000 feet. Jesus. Nosebleed area. Damn. Okay. All right. Let's go here. Okay. Empty. And one assigned. Let's go ahead and launch. All right. We're launching him. So let's see. There's the hangar bay right there. He gets pushed out. We'll just watch this for a little bit. It's interesting. Was counting and rotating main rotors. Unique way to do it. And we had one that somewhat did that, but the U.S. always went with tail rotors or dual rotors, such as in the 46 and 47. Wait for him to get launched. Not registering yet. Okay, there he goes. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go to here. Let's see. Radar turned on. Let's go ahead. Surface search. Check. Ice. 16,000 feet. All right, let's head. These guys are coming towards me, so let's. Ordered altitude. Okay, begin their own search. Okay, next. And he'll automatically return, as we've seen with aircraft before, once he gets bingo fuel. All right, next, unit reference vehicles. We can use the unit reference to read and understand a bit more about the sensors available to our forces. With the KA-27PL selected, right-click on it and open the unit reference. This will open the helicopter's reference page. Its sensors are listed here, okay? Yeah, you move this over. Yeah, okay. Okay. Click on the Wet Eye Surface Directed Search Radar, listed for that to read about its characteristics. Okay. Optics, and was it one here? The Wet Eye. I'll see where it's saying Wet Eye. I see where it's saying Surface Directed Search. Okay. Okay, altitude, range is 150 X-band, okay. Oh yeah, Corson K, NATO reported name Wet Eye. Okay, well, there you go. A surface search radar is used on the IL-38 and Tu-42 maritime patrol aircraft, and J-band's radar interrogates RGB-1 sonorules. Okay, good. All right, we've done that. With the Wet Eye entry open, we can see that the radar has maximum range of 150 nautical miles and assumes best radar conditions, and the helicopter with radar transmitter at maximum altitude. We're still climbing. In practice, range for this radar when used in real-world conditions is not at max altitude, will be lower. A good estimate will be somewhere around 100 nautical miles. With this in mind, let's order to fly south from our ship. This will maximize the searchable area. New radar contact. Yep. Large and large. Okay. Our airborne platform searches for radar contacts. You will begin to see radar echoes appear on the tactical display. A radar echo just means that the surface contact has been detected at that position. No further information can be obtained from the radar echo alone. For our forces to classify enemy radar echoes, we need to correlate the radar echo with a hostile radar emission known as hostile sound and acoustic signature, or in rare case, a visual ID, VID, okay? Identifying contacts through other means. Correlation of information from our different sensors is not necessary, and the only way to identify radar echoes. As a player, we can make educated guesses on what certain radar echoes may actually be without having another sensor reporting on that contact too. For example, the majority of the radar echoes appearing on the tactical space are spaced out far away from each other, more than 50 nautical miles. Most are traveling at roughly the same direction, either west or east. These contacts can likely be classified as neutral merchant shipping, known as known sea. Okay, so this guy, and get that open. Contact. I know there was a way to. Maybe this was. No. Navigate from the. Nope. And no. How did I get? I know there's a way to get this open. Information. Oh, that's it. Net log. Oh, okay. Objectives, intelligence, environment, intelligence, the net log. Okay. very large contact. Oh, there we go. Right click on the information. Let's see, ESM, Iowa, blades, ESM, electronic frequency, surface search, okay. New Jersey, Iowa, California, again, Long Beach, okay. Virginia, okay, it's just classifying them all, what it picks up. Okay. Yeah, information, okay, if you can request identify yourself. Okay. We requested, and he said, I am this. So let's try this guy. It's neutral C, perfect. Okay, he's got a helicopter, so I have a feeling I know what that is. Let's see if this guy will not communicate with that track. Oh, okay. Okay, must be within a certain range. Yeah. Okay, agrees to comply. Okay. Okay. Let's head this way. So let's grab this guy. And let's zoom in here. There we go. And borders, formation, navigate. Okay. Move waypoints. We want to go this way. Let's see. Okay, can't communicate with that one. Okay. This is a helicopter, so I have a feeling you know what that is. Okay, known sea corridor. Let's close this up. Let's see, what's he at? What altitude is he at now? Okay, that guy is, this guy is 8.6 knots. He's doing 8.6. This one, oh, it's already given me a US. He's doing 5 knots, and that contact is doing that. Okay. And let's see, how's our altitude? I'm going to take a shot over here. So let's make a turn and head that way. Next, through other means, let's go one step deeper into this and begin to look at other aspects of the radar echoes currently detected. If you select any of these echoes in the tactical display, you will see their speed, course, and size as indicated. As another example, a very large radar echo translated. Oh. Which one? Okay. Let's look at event log. Okay, that's very large radar echo transitioning on constant bearing, which lines up to known sea land or transit corridor and maintain a steady speed of 8 to 12 knots. It's very likely a merchant ship. Here in the North Pacific, most of the merchant traffic we will encounter will be larger ships designed for long transit across the Pacific. Smaller coastal traffic will, as a rule, not be present. In some cases, you may encounter fleet trawlers headed to fishing grounds. More on that later. Okay? Next. Manually identifying contacts. Remember, if you know with certainty that a specific track is neutral or hostile, you can always manually identify it by right-clicking on it and clicking on the side to specify. Try this now with one of the obvious civilian merchants' tactical display by clicking and then clicking it. Well, we already know that. What we're going to do is we'll go here, and we're going to classify that as hostile. Let's see. Cannot communicate. Okay. Fine, that's good. We're good with that. Interrogating contacts. Another feature we can make use of to help identify radar echoes or any contact in the game is interrogation. All of our units are equipped with radios that can communicate on standard civilian radio frequency used for navigation and safety purposes. Select R and hold down the control and right-click the radar echo currently spotted and then click Identify. Okay, done that already. Identify yourself sends a message from the originating unit to the contact requesting the contact to identify itself immediately. Not all units will identify themselves. Whether or not contacts will respond to an interrogation is random, and messages will be displayed informing you how they respond. Contacts that agree to comply will immediately be identified on the tactical display and remain identified for the rest of the scenario. Contacts that either cannot respond or refuse to respond remain identified on the tactical display. You will need to use other methods to identify them, such as visual ID. Note, any unit which sends an Identify Yourself message automatically reveals itself to all units on the map, including hostile forces. For this reason, always use recon helicopters for this purpose and never use ships or other units which are trying to remain hidden. Alright. Well, he's at the altitude, but don't seem to be able to. We're only doing 15 knots. I would think that he would do more. And see, these guys are still out there. Okay, next. Track information panel. One other feature that you could use to analyze a contact of any type, such as radar echo, ESM contact, acoustic contact, etc., is to use the information panel. Right-click on any unidentified track and then click information. This will list out all the aspects of the track, such as radar echo, size, propulsion mechanism, blade count, only visible if the contact is acoustic, radar emissions, etc. Aspects of the track have been positively collected are shown in green. Note that possible classifications of this track are listed at left, ordered by probability of classification from top to bottom. Your units detected this track is also known at the top, along with the contact age, minutes, and seconds. Yeah, so we can right-click on, highlight this, right-click on it, information, and ESM age, last detection, first detection 15 minutes ago. Probably a helicopter, I'm going to guess. Okay. Close that. Press ID. No. Information. Okay. ESM age. Okay, well, nuclear, last detection age, tracking, no, okay. Okay, and let's see. Aspects of the track that have been positively collected are shown in green. Note the positive classification of tracks are listed as left, ordered by probability. Okay, top to bottom. The units detecting the track are also shown. Okay, good deal. Spy trawlers. Now let's discuss the other method of searching a large ocean area. We are playing as the Soviets. We have access to the spy trawlers. Okeen class trawler are East German built seagoing trawlers which are employed by the Soviets as intelligence gathering missions worldwide. These trawlers have incredible endurance and were a common sight shadowing NATO battle groups during the Cold War. Let's click on our trial and examine it now. Okay, let's click on this and right click, unit reference. Okay. He's got visual, got surface search, and ESM measures. Okay. Yeah. We did that. And can I get... That does not respond. Oh, okay. Does not respond. Okay. Agrees to comply. Okay, neutral. Okay, good. Next, placement of spy trawlers. Command has placed the trawler along one of the known routes from Hawaii to Atu Islands in an attempt to locate the American convoy. Make sure. Yeah, okay. Note, the trawler has been placed in a known fishing ground identified by Japanese fishermen. This is an effective technique to hide trawlers or small fast attack craft from radar observation. The Americans may close to visual ID every craft before they can open fire. The Okeen class in sea power has a special attribute which allows it to remain undetected as a neutral trawler until enemy forces close to very close visual range. Let's leave the trawler in its current location and see if it's able to locate enemy forces for now. Okay. It's an F boat. All right, next. Using time compression to move the scenario along necessary. Now let's discuss other methods of detection. This refers to any method outside of sensors available to our aircraft. Typically, contacts detected externally will be delivered to us in the form of in-game pop-up message, intel message saved in the event log. Methods of detection that may be passed to us by higher commands include underwater hydrophone array contacts, sonus. I know how to do that. SOSUS? Can't remember how that's pronounced. Radar ocean reconnaissance satellite passes over the area, and even radio reports from fishermen sighting warships or periscopes. This behavior will be programmed into the scenarios and is generally not dynamic in early access. Click next for an example. Okay, naval message from HQ Red Banner Pacific Fleet to Commander Task Force. Cosmos 1 recorded data has been received and passed to your force. American convoy has been detected near the position. Speed 10 knots. Submarine K is reporting to periscope depth, receives order, and will operate under your tactical command. Proceed at best speed into missile range and destroy the Americans. Good luck. Alright. Acknowledge and continue. Position 41-175 east. Okay. And where is this? It's giving me a information. I don't know how to see if that. Okay. Where is my sub? Okay, satellite spotting. This is an example of flash procedure message sent to your task route from higher command. NATO messages will generally follow the same formatting. All times given in these messages will be universal coordinated time, UTC, shown in Zulu time, or Z in message date time blocks. As you can see, the message indicates that one of our radar satellites passed over the North Pacific about an hour ago and detected the American convoy. You can now see that our search area marker has been greatly reduced in size. Additionally, the message informs us that our cruise missile submarine K-175 will be placed under our tactical command and will be available for the strike. Now let's use our air assets to get a firm target location fix and launch an attack using the long-range missile aboard Vertag. Okay, let's go up here. Where is he? Needs to just head this way. And how much fuel we got left here? Oh, he's 94%. Okay. And I don't see a sub yet. But let's go ahead and do a little fast forward here. Since we know that this is greatly reduced, we're going to head that direction. And I didn't realize it. This is taking a while. We're going to continue. We'll probably run long, and if it's too long, I'll just break it up automatically into two separate videos. So let's go next. No, we're not going to do next until we launch the attack. He's going to eventually get this. Let's see here. Yeah. Alright, we're going to slow this down just a minute because I don't want to get shot at. Okay, I'm going to go here. Here. Okay. How much fuel does he have left? Oh man, I wish I could get some speed up. But not happening. Okay, well, speed this up. Okay, we have more contacts. slow back to 1. Okay, these are the Knox class frigate. Okay, and these guys are following. So we are going to do the following. Let's click. I click the center. Should be able to go, or maybe it's just when I'm in that task force. Okay, this one, and anti-ship ASW, torpedo, mortars noise. Okay. Anti-ship missiles, they're ready. All right.
Вас понял. Атакую цель 7008.
I'm going to say
Вас понял. Атакую цель
this guy is
17. Вас понял. Атакую цель 7018.
he has not shot anything yet. Oh yeah, here we go.
Ракета выпущена. 7017. Ракета выпущена.
That should be our 3.
7018.
Okay. So pausing down to 1. Okay, these 3 missiles are right together. Let's find out who he is going to.
Потерян контакт с целью 7015.
Okay. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Okay, don't think anybody's going after the Knox. Okay, we shall find out. Here we go, coming in. Now, let's see. Pause. 1. All right, they're all going after that. So we want to go back to here. And this one, we want to engage.
Вас понял. Атакую цель
He's going to fire.
7008.
And now we put another one on him.
Вас понял. Атакую цель
Okay.
7008.
Man, these are some long-range missiles. Wonder U.S. ships carried some anti-air missiles. Yeah, they're completely missing the Knox. Okay. 2 on this one, 1 on that.
Ракета выпущена. Цель. 7008.
Okay. Oh, see that one going the other direction? Okay. Okay, getting close here to contact. Oh yeah.
7017. Опознано как судно. Воздушное.
Okay, let's see. Definitely hit that one. That was part of the convoy. And that's part of the convoy. That's the one trailing. Ooh. I hope that's not a civilian ship. If it is, they fooled me. President Polk, you may have got me may have hit a merchant ship they won't like. All right, let's fast forward again.
Надводная.
I can only hope. I'll overfly the area.
Новая.
Надводная.
Цель. Новая.
Надводная.
Цель. Цель.
Okay, pause.
7020.
Oh, fast.
Опознано как враждебный вертолет.
Okay. Still at 13,000? That surprises me that he's still that high. Okay, it appears to be locked on. We got 2. Oh, here we go. Oh, there he is. He's shooting. Well, I fired 2. Yep, got that one. Sea Whiz? No.
7008. Поражена!
Okay. Oh, after action. I was hoping that we would continue, but okay, President Polk was undamaged, completed. Okay. Exit that. Cancel. Well, I didn't get to see the end of that, so okay, exit. Accept. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to toss that one back up real quick. And, oh, well, these are nice pictures. There's Bruins, and there's a Soviet with them damn long-range ship missiles. Damn. Those bad boys are brutal. Okay, what we're going to do is hit
Новые
next.
контакты.
Come here, you. Not worried about that. I just want to see if there was any more messages after that, since we didn't click on those.
Новые контакты.
Dollar, yes. Okay, yep. Acknowledge and continue. Okay. Now that you've received intel command, we will safely assume that any radar contacts in the marked area are hostile. Continue to move your reconnaissance aircraft closer to the surface area. Also give your ships a waypoint near the marked area. Remember that you can see the range of the SSN-3B missiles aboard that by either clicking on the missile in the bottom to see the range circle, or by using the reference to see their max range. Bring your information within range. Bring your formation within range of the SSN-3B missiles before launching an attack. Okay, now use our Echo-class cruise submarine selected from the formation manager. There it is. Then opens the unit to review it. It's an older class cruise missile submarine that carries 8 SSN-3 Shedrock anti-ship. These are the same type of missiles carried by the Varga, and these are older type missiles and need to coordinate a timed target between our submarine and cruiser to ensure to destroy. Note the K must be serviced to fire the missiles and must remain on the surface with the targeting radar enabled to provide mid-course guidance to the missiles, but it can only direct 4 missiles at once. Next. Time compression, the purpose is to place the whatever 300 miles away from allowing us to coordinate a multi-axis strike. This is especially important when attacking units with high air defense capabilities such as U.S. Ticonderoga class or USS Euclid class. Next, okay. Time on target, use the sea power, does not determine time on target. Calculate, you will need to coordinate the strike. Kind of strike yourself. Let's use the ship tools to set up our coordinate. Oh, I ain't worried about that. Using the compass circle tool, first click on the enemy radar contact and draw the circle 200 miles. Shadrock, and left click, set the circle. Next, time on target. Okay, we're good. Next. Yeah, missiles mid-course guidance status at the bottom. Let's see, if you click on each outbound missile, you can see the missile's mid-course guidance status on the bottom bar status field. Missiles that are maintaining guidance will show their target track and their link status and can manually retargeted by selecting them in the tactical display and then right-clicking on a new target or track. You can also use this capability to fire 2 groups of missiles and have them converge into target from different bearings. SSN-3's multi-course guidance capability will transfer radar seeker data back to the firing platform, so these missiles can be used as impromptu recon drones. Continue watching your missile until the contact American convoy. For any reason the first salvo doesn't sink, every ship make sure to launch another 4 missiles. Even if you fail to sink all, our last option to close the short range, use the SN-22 missiles. Or more difficult, where NATO convoys are protected by Aegis cruisers and many more escorts, you can see coordinating a perfect time on target attack with many flight contributing absolutely necessary. Okay, that's the conclusion. So let's do this. Come over to here. All right, this guy. All right, and go here. Okay, they're well within. I'm just going to have them attack with this. So I'm going to see if it actually comes up and launches those missiles on its own. So let's go ahead and keep it that way. Sprint and drift. Okay, let's go here. Okay.
Вас понял. Атакую цель 7004.
Let's see if she surfaces to launch those missiles. Unless I have to do I have to surface myself, I wonder. Oh, can't tell. Well, I can tell. Let's look. Course, depth. Okay.
Вас понял. Атакую цель 7004.
Roger, out. Okay. He's going to engage that. Let's see what happens if I fast forward here.
Цель.
7008. Опознана как враждебный вертолет.
Nope.
Надводная.
Цель.
Stop. Okay, he turned around. Not sure why he turned around. Listening, clearing baffles. Okay.
Потерян контакт с целью
Drifting and
7000.
drifting. Okay,
Потерян
well.
контакт с целью 7004.
Oh.
Новая.
Minimum.
Надводная.
Цель.
Okay, track faded. Oh, pause.
Потерян контакт с целью 7010.
Must be clearing the baffles again. Listening for contacts. Let's get turned around again.
Поднять мачту радиоразведки.
Going to periscope depth. Okay, there we go. No. Really? I don't know why he's doing that. Let's go status. Depth. Let's surface.
Изменить глубину 0.
All right, he's coming up. We'll just speed this up a little bit.
Новая.
Потерян контакт с целью 7004.
He isn't faded. Oh, depth. I wanted to just go to surface.
Глубину 0.
Oh, finally. Nope, maybe not. Nope. Okay, let's do this. Ceasefire
Есть прекратить огонь.
and
Есть
surface.
занять глубину 0.
No, why is it not? Don't know why it's not.
Есть занять глубину 35.
Well, I may not be able to do it. This seems to go up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know why. Let's go.
Есть
Surface.
занять глубину 0.
Yeah, doesn't get to 300 feet. Then he heads back down. Okay, well, I wanted to see him shoot those missiles. Let's just slow down just in case. Ceasefire.
Есть прекратить огонь.
Navigate. Engage. Sensors, formation, orders. Okay, let's go to here. Go to surface.
Есть занять глубину 0.
Okay. Nope. Nope, he's still going. Nope. There he goes. Goes back down again. Well, I don't think that that would be good.
Есть самый малый вперед.
Новая.
Надводная.
Цель.
Go to periscope
Измерить
depth.
глубину. 35. Прибыл на позицию.
Okay. No. I think it thinks it's at periscope depth. And it definitely isn't. Let's try to change its course and see what happens. Just real quick, and if that doesn't work, then we're done. Go to the surface.
Измерить глубину. 0.
Let's just see what happens. He's going up, going up, going up. May still. Oh, there's 370 again. Surface.
Измерить глубину. 0.
Dive by. And I'm sure that won't go above that. So, yeah, see, it's going back down again. The surface.
Измерить глубину. 0.
Yeah, makes about 360. Slows down. 363. There it goes. Okay. Well, we're going to exit the mission. I ain't worried about it. Exit. Accept. Okay, we've finished all the tutorials. So I'd like to give credit to the writers of the tutorials. Thank you very much. It definitely added to a number of things that can be done in the game, and we who play it greatly appreciate that. So next time we'll come back, we're going to pick us a scenario, and we do have the conflict, or the campaign, sorry. And let's see here. What is I don't know what continue does. I don't know, but continue is probably going to load the last save.
Buoy away!
Yep, it sure did. And menu. Exit. Exit. Okay, well, that is it. Thanks for joining me as always. Leave a like or a comment or subscribe, and we'll be back again real soon with another episode. So as always, I'm Captain Jake, wishing you fair winds and following seas. Until next time.